Alright, it is 3 degrees out, which in Celsius that's about negative 14, 15 degrees. So we're here in the middle of the country.
Boop.
And I know people up north, Minnesota, Canada, you guys are dealing with some ridiculous temperatures. But it's quite a shock since last week we had a day in the 50s, and then now we're down to 0. So we're going to show you our experience trying to keep all of our animals safe and alive this week down in the zeros. Let's go.
Oh boy.
Oh crap.
0 power.
Life was great, life was hard. In a way, an awful card you can't win. The losing hand.
It's cold.
So everybody needs water, obviously true statement, but normally we're able to keep some water near everybody, but because of how quickly it's freezing, we've got to refresh everybody's water about twice a day right now. It's freezing within an hour or two of it sitting out there. You're probably asking, why do you guys have heaters for all your water? Well, we do in a couple places, but it's also a big challenge because you need to have extension cords. Can't plug them in same circuit or it'll pop the circuit. Just don't have enough extension cords to go all over the place to all the birds, the cows, the emus. So basically we're left replacing water every day. Our goal at some point would be to have a heated barn. But right now we don't have that set up. Thankfully, we've got a frost-free hydrant. So as long as we don't have a hose hooked up to it, it keeps the water from freezing inside the pipes.
So you're not going to see Slater here. We put the turkeys up the other night and he for some reason flew up into the tree, and I thought maybe I could just scare him out of the tree and get him down on the ground and catch him, but instead he flew off towards the cow barn, and we went after him and looked around for him for a long time, and it was completely dark out. So usually we see him around the fence in the morning after he flies off like that. It's not the first time he's done it, and he didn't come back. It snowed, it's really cold, so I don't know if something got him or if he got too cold and didn't survive, but we haven't seen him in 2 days, so I am afraid he might be gone.
And Slater's our male turkey that we got him as a baby poult about 3 years ago. We hatched out turkeys for the first time this last year. They were Lurkey and Slater's babies, so legacy lives on, but no longer without Slater or Lurkey. Good girl. Good girl. There's no chickens out yet today. We've got an automatic door.
Yeah, it's open.
It opened up. We've got the Chicken Guard Extreme, so I think it's supposed to work into the negatives.
Oh, the water froze. Everybody alive?
We like using these rubber bowls. You can break up the water in it and it won't break the bowl. If you have some kind of plastic container, usually they'll break in this kind of weather. So you got an egg?
1 egg.
So why'd you collect it this morning?
Well, we have one chicken that's eating eggs, so we go in there and we see egg yolk on all the eggs, see broken shell, so I wanted to take it. Sometimes they freeze in there too if it's too cold too, so I just want to take it.
We've got Blue and Bell over here, our peafowl pair. And a lot of our birds are peafowl, our mandarin ducks, and our red golden pheasants. They're waiting to go over to the aviary when we get that completed. We're just working on tracking down fencing, which is taking a long time, I understand that, but so for now they just wait, and we'll just keep feeding and watering them in here. Our new male born last year, he's starting to get his coloring in. So, pro tip, don't put this lens near mandarins in their water. They'll splash it all over and it immediately freezes on the lens in 0 degrees. So this is exciting. I was looking around trying to see where one of our white females are. We've got 3 mandarin white females and 1 standard color named Coco. Coco hatched out 5 babies last year. She's right over here. And one of the white ones we named Salt. I don't know if this is her or not. I was looking for her. You see that? She is already down there. I don't want to mess with her and check if she's got eggs yet. I gotta wait for a time when she's off of them. But this is early February. Typically mandarins don't lay until April or May, or at least last year for us. They lay one time a year. Sometimes you can get 2 batches in one season from them if you take their eggs. But this is exciting if she's already working on sitting on some eggs here in early February. We may get a good amount of babies this year. We'll see. And we've got the 5 mandarins that hatched last year right over here. And they are all boys, all males. We've got some snow in here. We've been putting hay down. See if we can warm these guys up a bit. We're down here to the guineas, or the gickens, or the lavender guineas. But some people have asked why haven't we put these in with the chickens? And we're waiting to merge these with the other guineas. When we move all the other birds to the aviary, hoping we can move all the guineas together into one bigger chicken tractor so they can get comfortable with each other there. And then we'll let them out, let them free range on the property. The goal with the guineas is to free range them so they can take care of all the ticks and bugs out in the field. Last year we had a lot. We had like 8 or 9 of them out there, and they started getting picked off one by one by an owl at night when they were up in a tree. And then when they got down to 2 of them, they just moved in with the chickens. And so ever since then, we've had 2 in there, and then they had 1 baby hatch. At some point, we'll put them all together. I was just gonna drop you off and then go over there and Maze's water, but I can do it from inside here. Battery's looking all right. Hopefully that'll get us through the milking session. It's all right. Can I pet you? Knocking over the camera. Maisie's going through a lot more hay than Dolly is, which is crazy. She's her calf that's 8 months old. Coming in here and she'll eat out all the hay that we set in here for her. This is the toughest time of the year for sunlight, so it's really important to keep our solar panels up and running, keep them clear to the snow so we can capture as much power during the day as we can. Think we're ready?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh crap.
0 power.
Well, our power never started. Right when I turned it on, power shut off. So between either low power or issues with the batteries, I think it's low power today. I tried running the power yesterday to keep a heater in her water. So we've got 2 options. We can get a bunch of extension cords running from the garage. I think I would need 6 to 7 100-foot extension cords to make it out here. And those are not cheap. And then the other option would be a generator, and probably wouldn't be a whole lot more, and it'd probably be good to have one out here. So we'll run to town after we get done with chores, and then we'll try to milk her later today, bring her in with some treats. Becky's gonna try to work with her harness. We need to loosen it up a little bit. I don't know if it's worth it.
I gotta get off. Her harness, when we got her, we put this on her. We've had her almost a year, and it was getting pretty tight. So she has grown. I don't know if it's from so much fur or she's gained some weight, but it was so tight, and she does not like us messing with it. So I just took it off. We're never gonna lead her with a rope. She is not that type, so she is free. It is really tight. You can still see it like a ditch.
Boo just had his birthday a little over a week ago. Happy birthday, bud. He turned 2 years old, if you remember him hatching at our old place in here with Cashew, and hopefully will become a a dad this year, but they still haven't laid any eggs. We got about a month and a half left. Here's Cashew. So we're doing our best to give them a warm place to sleep, and then to keep their food filled and all their water chopped up. Although either could probably be in. I think he's trying to figure out this breeding thing. He comes up on Cashew, but he just doesn't know where to. He's coming from the wrong direction here, so it might take another year to figure it out. I don't know. Well, some animals in nature figure that kind of stuff out pretty quick, but emus, at least early on, at 2 years old, are still trying to figure it out. It may take another year. All our water is frozen here in the quail barn, and you can see we brought our pigeons in. I'll show you a couple pictures here because the other day a couple of them were bleeding. This white and brown one right here, and then Junior, we've got right up here. I watched them from a distance and I saw that Leggy was coming after them when they would come for the water, so I just think they're bored. I just think they're bored and wanting to pick on each other right now. So I've got to separate out anybody that's injured a little bit. So Junior's up here. I'm trying to separate out Leggy too, but she keeps hopping through this little edge out here. Let's see if we can get her separated. Here's Jack and Jill. They're down here in this cage. They're doing fine. Here's our Tennessee red quail. All right, so what's next?
And we're all done with chores, so we just have to thaw out some waters.
So I'll go run to the store and grab a generator, a propane heater, and I think that's it. All right, so we got this Generac generator. It's got a pull start over here, a choke. It's got an on switch, and then right here. And it's got a bunch of plugins here, here, and then it's got a 240 volt here. It's got a breaker, a couple breaker resets. All right, we've got the generator in place over here. It'll shoot straight out with the exhaust, and then we've got the power run around, so it's out of the way and the noise level won't be too disruptive for us or Dolly. How's she compared to normal days?
She's really full. So it's really, really full in there. We normally get a gallon to a gallon and a half from her lately. Just curious to see how much we get from her today.
All right, we're all set up. So now let me get the generator going. Turn the milker on. See how much milk we got. Look at that. Filled it up almost to the top. Easily 2 gallons. Maybe even a little more. Sweet. Well, the generator did what we needed it to do. This will help us get through this week, but there is a big cost to this because it costs 3/4 of what the solar system costs, but it'll be nice to have something like this in case we ever need it, in case we have longer outages of power anywhere around the farm. I'll include a link to this down in the description in case you're curious about what generator we ended up getting. All right, you ready to sled?
Yeah.
All right. You ready, Joey? Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting better. Oh, Eli went way down there. He's like 30 feet from the pond. Eli! Joey's coming too, I think. Joey's coming too. All right, we're going good. Uh-oh. Got off the track a little bit, making a new track. Making a new track. Oh. Oh. Good far, Eli. We did good, Joey. We did so good. You happy? You happy? All right, well, I am looking for something specific in here, but we've got some mail that you guys have sent us, and I want to warm up from cold time outside. We've got a bunch of letters, a bunch of packages. Let's open it up. Somebody named theirs Blue Coop on a Hill, Becky. You guys copying us. RJ, thank you for your pictures of a parrot. Ooh, pretty chicken. Oh, it's Green Lantern. Thank you, RJ.
This is from Joy in Minnesota. She sent us a letter.
Dave in Missouri.
Thank you, Gabe. What you got? Think that's a chicken or an emu?
Emu.
It might be a chicken.
It was an emu.
Thank you for your drawing, Gage.
The light for my hobby. Pictures.
We got button quail right here, peekaboo and cashew and bamboo. Awesome. Delaney asked how many chickens and ducks we have. We have 8 bigger ducks, we have 14 mandarin ducks, and we have, I think, about 75 chickens.
Connor from Maine.
What'd he send us? Picture of our logo. Thank you, Connor.
We got Grace from Minnesota. She sent us a very nice pictures and a letter and some feathers.
What's that feather from? Grace asked if we're getting more pigeons. Definitely. It's like it hatches out for us. Awesome. Leo from Georgia. Very creative.
What's the best bird you should get first?
Should get a hen. Always get chickens. Thank you, Brody. Oh, we got chicken arms. So these little baby arms, they come from a business in Houston, Texas called Armed Pet, and we'll try it out in one of our upcoming videos. We'll put them on our chickens or ducks or something and show them running around with some arms. It'll be hilarious.
It's going to be so funny.
Yeah, cashew, me with a hat on. I look like a circus guy. So these gift of seeds are from a new seed company of yours named Redemption Seeds. It says they're at Redemption Flowers and Redemption Seeds Company. Redemption Seeds. Thank you so much, guys. We'll have fun planting that this summer. Got a gift from the Honeystead. Kaylee and her family are friends of ours up in Virginia. These are hive tools that are painted with an emu egg color. Look, it's got the green with the lighter green little speckles on it. That's very cool, Kaylee. We'll have a lot of fun using that when we're opening our hives this year. All right, and then last but not least is a gift box from our friends at Farmhouse Teas. These guys are St. Fiacre's Farm. They're up in Oregon. They've been viewers of ours. They've been subscribers of ours ever since we got started on YouTube. They've always supported us, and we love their teas. And we're gonna need it today to warm up. All right, Becky, what do you want to try today?
Ooh, the blueberry.
Okay. All right, we've got some water heating up over here.
I'm trying raspberry.
Southern raspberry rose tea. Okay. We'll get our honey out just in case we need it. Are you gonna taste yours, Uriah?
Taste yours first.
Ooh,
You
that
just
smells good.
spilled it.
Oh, that's good.
I do the ice too.
Very nice.
Ice too. It is hot. I'm not gonna. I feel the heat.
Well, thank you so much to everyone that sent us mail today. And thank you to Farmhouse Teas for sending us this package. We are affiliates of theirs, so if you want to click on the link down in our description, you can get teas. And that will help a small family-owned business. It'll also help support what we do here. And if you use the code WHOTH17, you'll get 10% off your order. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Say bye. Yeah, Joe, you're fast. Oh.